So, let's see how long this takes. But I'm on my phone. Okay. So, first thing I'm gonna do is prime. What am I gonna prime with? This fucks my MAC paint pot. Should have been well prepared. I get over here. Yep. Yeah, somewhere over here. Right here. Got it, bitches. So, my MAC paint pot. I'm gonna use this bitch right here. This is my concealer or paint pot brush. I'm gonna use a little bit this time because last time I used a fuckload and, well, not a fuckload, but I used more and my shit creased. I don't like them creasing. So I'm gonna do it like Robert and just put a little, puta. So cover these chinks up, you know what I mean? So right now you're not supposed to be blowing on your brush, but all this shit's mine. I don't fucking freelance or do anybody's makeup other than my grandma's, but I don't think she'll mind. I've been wishing to do, I've been wishing to do my mom's makeup, but she don't want to. Why? I don't know. So I'm gonna clean off this brush right here. I gotta clean all my brushes to be honest, but I'm going to these get clean. Or you know what? I'll get my Sonic Ketchup brush. So this one, no, not you, bitch. These, no, not you. This is when you know that you don't need no more brushes. It's like when you can't find the one that you want in your fucking pile. So my Sonic Ketchup brush, oh, it's fluffy. I love it. I'm gonna go in with Pecan. Oh. Windshield wiper motion. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Fuck, you ain't helping me. I like that it's I don't think it fits me at all because I like that look of a sunken in what is this, like inner brow bone, but it doesn't work with my cheeky eyes. I like it from Sandra Deluxe because she like brings her contour from like here down, but I don't contour my nose because my nose is already like tiny. So it's hard to do a trend or a what do you call it? Brain fart. A trend? No, it's not a trend because she's the only one that I see that does it. But like a style that you like. It's like seeing a dress at the store, but you know that shit's not gonna fit you or like your body type, so you're just like, well, excuse me. Thank you for being considerate of everybody. There we go. Looks pretty blended. I got pretty good light in here. I ain't got no curtain, so let me see, what else am I gonna go for? I got pecan. Now I'm gonna go with I want like a pink. I'm gonna go with rosebud, see what's up, but I'm gonna take it on this smaller brush to be a little bit more precise. Taking this right here on the outer corner, what you could call a corner, from my eye. I never know what is a better shape for my actual eye. Like, I like my brows. I used to have them super thin, you know, like those chola brows back in the day. But my cucaracha eyebrows. But I was one of the lucky ones that my hair grew back. Like, this is all hair. I do fill them in to make them look a little bit not thicker, but more color, since the foundation does kind of like wash them out a little bit. I'm gonna bring it down to the bottom lid. But with my eye, like my actual eye, I never know what to do with it. Like tips to make them look, I don't want them longer, I want them bigger, but I don't want it to be like round, because then I feel like I'd look like a raccoon. Do I look like a raccoon right now? Oh. But like this right here, this is my natural dip, so it already makes it look like kind of winged. Also because I have fat right here. My face is fat, so it's like, it's the chunky, it's the like butt cheek of the eyelid, you know what I mean? But alright, I think that eye is okay. I'm very simple with my eye looks. Oh, by the way, I didn't even show what palette I'm using. I'm using the Lorac Los Angeles palette. I like more of those rose colors. Rose colors, any warm colors. I try to stay clear from the grays and the blacks and the grays and the black, like the cool tones. I don't think they go well with my skin tone. They probably do if like you know how to put them on. I'm doing a YouTube video. No. It's this practice. My grandma. So okay, so you see what I did right there? I fucked up, because this one goes nice and up, and this one, like the way I plastered it on there, oh no. And then let me see, where's a clean one? I see people do this all the time, where they grab a clean one and they like try and take it off or something. How's that look? A little bit better. If you want to know what I'm wiping it off on, it's a rag. It's like just my face rag. It's not like pretty or anything. Oh, look, my grandma's outside in the backyard. I could see to the backyard. So, yeah, I use a rag because I don't like, I either use a rag or I use my makeup eraser, the one that to take off makeup, because I don't like using those like hair these things. I bought it for that purpose, to like make my own, but I never got around to it. I never got like a little tin for it, but this is what I use. I like somewhat even. Okay, what else? And eyeshadows. Well, not glitter. I'm waiting on my glitter glue from that one store, Ulta. Yo, this quarantine. You know, I thought I was gonna save some money, but bitch is struggling out here with seeing what to buy. I buy everything and anything. Okay, so should I go with begonia or ice rose? So begonia or ice rose. I think I'm gonna take both actually. I'll figure it out. I dip my hands into it because, like I said, this ain't nobody else's palette. This is mine. Here, we'll put begonia on the like middle, leading in, and then we'll take ice rose. Ice rose. Ooh, I like to bring it up really high because I don't know what type of eyelid I have, if I have hooded lids or whatever, but like I'll open my eye and then like you just see my eyeliner, and then my eyeliner ends up being on top. So I like to bring it up pretty high to the brow bone, like right below the brow bone, and then I just like seeing that shine everywhere. Okay, around my finger. Then I'm gonna take ice rose and then bring it in to the oh, it's looking nice for me. It's looking nice to me. Okay, I'm gonna practice on my eyeliner. Not today, because sometimes I like just seeing the eyeshadow. That I don't care for eyeliner. I'm gonna go back in with the little begonia and try to like smooth out have a little gradient going on instead of just two colors. I remember being in high school and literally I would see girls with two eyeshadows, so it'd be like one side black and then the inside was white, and I'd look at them and I'd be like, see, this is why I don't wear makeup. I never wore makeup other than eyeliner, but I mean I didn't look good either. We were all like in that little duckling phase, that like ugly duck phase, but like bitches be thinking they're hot as shit, and I was just like, no, that ain't for me. So this is what it looks like up close. So pretty okay for my eye shape. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of pecan, sorry, and then I like to bring it down a little bit low because I do have like that crease right there, and I don't put my my right there. I don't like putting concealer right there in that crease, but I do like putting my eyeshadow because I feel like, well, to hide the fact that I don't have concealer there, but like it doesn't crease as much as if I were to put the concealer and then when people bake and then they put eyeshadow on, like that's creasy or that's cakey. So I just I'll put like concealer right here and then right here and then just tap it in, because I don't know if I have dark circles. I mean, I know I have that indent, but I don't know if I have like actual dark circles to worry about. I don't know a lot about my face, you know, like I know what I like or what I like to try, but I'm not a makeup artist, so I have no idea like, oh yeah, you need this or you need that. I see a lot of people say, oh, you know, they could just go with the deeper shade of concealer instead of putting on like the orange corrector, and I tried that before and wasn't the best result. But yeah, so now if I want to correct anything, I have this one, the Tarte Shape Tape, and then I have it like in my exact skin tone, but it does oxidize, so it gets a little bit darker. I bought all this stuff online during this quarantine, like right when the quarantine started, because it was the 15 days of, or 21 days at Ulta, so I ended up buying it online, so I couldn't try it out in person, but I mean, it does the job. Let me see, what else are we gonna do? Am I gonna do? I'm gonna take the soft pearl, which is like a super white, like pink shade, and I'm gonna bring it in the inner corner. And I like to flick or like bring it up into my other colors, because why not? My grandma's on the phone with her homegirls. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay, I think I'm done with the eyes. I don't go too crazy. So again, this is a palette that I used and the colors. So I ended up using, it's not focusing, but I used Pecan, Rosebud, Begonia, Ice Rose, and Soft Pearl. I really like this palette. What else are we gonna do? Should I go for lashes? So one that I've really been liking is the False Lash Lift from Maybelline. So I like the long lash lift, but if I'm wearing falsies, I'll go for the regular. If I'm not, I'll go for the waterproof, just because my lashes do not curl or stay curled unless they have the waterproof mascara. So and like I said, I'm not gonna use liner in this video, at least not for like the upper lash line. I've already made this video pretty long, so it's first YouTube video and I have no idea how to edit. I'm doing this on my phone, so. And then I see a lot of like tips on, oh, do mascara this way and do it this way and wiggle and curl, and I've always had pretty straight lashes, so I never really tried to master that like techniques or anything, because they would always go flat, so I'm like, nobody gets to see them anyway, so unless I put false lashes on, and I don't need to do that either way. So just a pretty basic coat of mascara. sorry, a tiny bit on the lower lash line, just because like my lower lashes are long, so if I put mascara on my lower lash line, then it looks like I have long bottom lashes, but the top ones go straight, so it looks weird in my opinion. A blush, I was never a blush person when I was like in high school or anything, but like I wanted to. I was like, no, it just makes me look, I had a really like red cheeks, so I never really got into blush or anything, but I've been trying it out. So this is the Milani Luminoso, and like I said, I have no idea how to shape my face, so I like bringing it up a little bit, and then I try just swiping it up. Look at my cheek jiggle, man. Gotta get serious. This quarantine ain't helping though, for real. It's the anxiety of just being home, and having a fridge right there. I don't know. I just gotta get my shit together. So I like the look of blush like right here, but that's more for like a day when I don't have eyeshadow. That like Japanese trend or something. So I try to just flick it upwards, the brush, because people say that when you bring it up and down, it like flicks on itself, and then that's where it deposits the most product. So I just, from the videos I've seen, I love seeing Robert Welsh and Raw Beauty Christie. Those are my two top makeup artists that I know of. Just, I don't know, they're so honest, and they try to teach you from their mistakes or what they've learned in their makeup careers, and they're not hyping the trends. They just tell you what's gonna look good, and I think that I've learned pretty okay. I'm not gonna say pretty well, because I don't think I look like terrific, but I think I've learned okay, or I'm learning okay. Next, with a stipple brush. This used to be my blush brush, but I switch them out. I'm gonna go with the Milani Sunkissed Silk Matte Bronzer. I think Sunkissed is the name. There you go. And the only thing, it smells good, but I don't like products to smell. I think that's why I haven't bought any of like Too Faced, or because although it smells really good, it's like, do I really want to smell chocolate every single time I open up my eyeshadow palette? Like, no, it takes a lot for me to buy an eyeshadow palette. My little nose. I don't like contouring my nose because I feel like it's already small enough that I don't need to. I don't know how to, or like for my specific face, I don't know how to contour, blush, all that. So I just go where I think the sun is gonna hit. So I'll go, I think I have a pretty big ass forehead, so I'll try to bring it down a notch. There you go. Looks pretty decent. Not too like, oh my god. But yeah, let's see. What else do I got to play with? I'm gonna put some. No, I don't want eyeliner. I think it's nice. I started off with my lips. Well, my foundation and my lips. So for my foundation, I used my matte and poreless in. I mixed 204 and 205 together. I like the way it looks right now, but it just freaks me out when I see a foundation get orange on the back of your hand, because I like to warm it up and then put it on. So yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is, but it freaks me out because I feel like I'm gonna look orange, like a little Oompa Loompa. So I mixed those two shades, and then for my lips, I have my little lip bag. So I used the Revlon matte balm in sultry. So I put this one. I actually put it on first, and then in the middle I use this Bare Minerals mini in Honesty. So I use this like around. This also smells like something. I can't put my finger on it, but it smells. I put it in the middle because this one's more of a matte, and then this one's like a sheen. So this one's nice. I got this. My friend gave this to me because we went to go like redeem our points at Sephora and Ulta. So we ended up getting like the little one. And then I finished it off with nutmeg liner, and it was just to like deepen up the edges just a little bit. And then for my brows, I used, and I really like, where'd it go? It is, I don't hear about this brand enough, which is I mean, I don't know, but here it's like I see a bunch of people sell Mary Kay. So this is the brow pencil, and I like it because it's like super tiny. It's tiny, so it makes like the hair like strokes, especially if I used to use a pomade, but then it'd make my brows look like blocks, and I feel like now they look pretty decent. I do brush them out a bit, but I feel like it looks more like hair. So yeah, I think that is today's look. I don't use setting powder, or not setting powder, spray, because I don't have any, but I will look into that. What else can I tell you that I did? Oh, I used skin prep. I moisturized. I put sunscreen. I actually put on a cream, like a moisturizing cream. I know it's a little bit thicker, and then I have oily skin, so I'm just practicing with stuff right now that we're on quarantine, because it's like I'm not going anywhere. So if it looks bad 3 hours in, I could just fix it up, or I could learn how to do something different. So, but for me, I've been using a cream. It's been working well. Just extra moisturizing, because I do have oily skin, but I feel like when it flakes, or it used to flake, it was because I was dehydrated, like Robert says. So I feel like I was dehydrated too, like right here on my nose, or on my forehead right here, like where I tend to wax. So I've been doing that. Okay, I'm rambling too much. So this is my first YouTube video. My name's Brianna. Nice to meet you guys.